Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today, and thank you so much for being here again. If you are a returning subscriber, if you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Gerel. So today's video, as you probably already saw from the thumbnail, it's about trying new makeup, and new makeup to me and kind of newish makeup to the market really. I just purchased all of these items and they've been sitting there for a little while because I haven't been able to put them on my face, and that is what we're going to be doing today. So I'm super excited to finally be trying all of these products and like get my glam on, because hello, we need some help. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the video. But before we do, please don't forget to like. That definitely helps out my channel a lot. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright, so we are going to start with the eyes. I cannot wait to get into this palette right here and just see what we can come up with. Obviously, it's going to be a super neutral look because just in case you haven't seen it, it is a pretty neutral eyeshadow palette from Patrick Ta. Oh, how gorgeous is that? The packaging is stunning, and it does have a really nice mirror as well, and you do have two cream products right here. All right, so I brought you in a little closer, slightly prime my eyes using the P. Louise base, as well as I already did a little bit of my brows using the Anastasia Brow Freeze, just a little bit, just to have some kind of idea what I'm gonna do with my brows. And we're going to move on to the Patrick Ta. All right, so I am going to grab Absolutely, which is this shade right here. I'm going to feather that in into my crease. So I'm sweeping it up because I wanted to give me that lifted effect. I'm just going to take it inside a little bit and sweeping it up. So taking Transition, this shade, just really lightly, and just adding it to the very top. All right, now taking Mother, and on the very tip of a brush, we're just going to sweep it up again. We're going to focus that shade really in the outer corner and bringing it into the crease, and then really defining that V shape in the outer corner. So I'm going to start connecting it to the lower lashes and really making that connection right there into the V. And going back with Absolutely shade just so I can blend it. And my two eyes are completely different, so I try to do my best to make them look the same. This one seems to be a little bit more droopy, so it's a little complicated sometimes. But all we can do is just try our best to make it match. Alright guys, so using a smaller brush, I'm going to take the darker shade right here. And this is a pencil brush. I'm really gonna smoke it out, going halfway and staying closer to the lash line in the outer V. Alright, so I'm just going back with the other shades just so everything is nice and blended. Alright, so I'm taking Legendary and I'm going to really pack that shade right in the center, and I'm making sure that that shade is staying right on the lid, not going too far up. So this shadow is actually a little bit difficult to pick up with a brush, so I am going to wet it using a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. Okay, that's better. I know it will work much better with my finger, but because I'm trying to be very precise in the application, that's why I'm using a brush. So taking Exquisite, and I'm taking a MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to make sure that that shade stays on the back, just right in the middle of the matte shade that we apply and the shade in the center. Now this shade definitely picks up very nicely with a brush, and it goes down really nicely with a brush as well. All right, so just taking Legendary again and just making sure that we didn't lose any of that shade, and that both Exquisite and Legendary are blending together nicely. All right, and I'm going to take Opulence, which is this shade right here, and really pack it. So it seems to be a little bit of a harder formula to pick up with a brush, and I'm just going to add it right here in the inner corner. Wow, this palette gives you so much dimension to your eyes because you have so many different colors at the same time. but they all work so nicely together. It's insane. All right, so I'm going to apply some mascara and lashes, and then we can move on to the rest of the face because we do have more products to use. All right, so Patrick Ta also came out with 4 different liners, and I have them all 4. I did swatch all of them for you: cream, black, rich brown, and deep bronze. So I am going to use the black one just so I can tight line. All right, so for primer, I use an oldie but a goodie, and this one is the Becca First Light priming filter. All right, for foundation, we're using this one right here. I haven't tried it and I am dying to, especially because I am oily to combination, and this is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation from NARS, and it's been sitting here for a while. So as you can see, never been used. Super nice and clean right now. So I wanted to use the tinted moisturizer also from NARS. This is the Pure Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 30, but I am going full glam, so that's why we're moving on to this one. If you want me to use the tinted moisturizer from NARS in a future video with a little bit more of maybe summer kind of glow, let me know in the comment section down below. Of course I will do that, but look at the coverage. Oh yes. I haven't had foundation in such a long time, and I know it's super hot for this kind of glam, but we're just playing with makeup and I am here for it because, oh my goodness, I have not seen my skin so perfected in such a long time. You know, I am loving that kind of minimalist look for sure, but a full glam is also so good, and automatically your eye makeup will pop with a perfect skin. Wow, this foundation looks amazing. Why did it take me this long to try it? Look at the skin, looks so nice. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen my skin this perfected in such a long time. It does not look cakey at all. All right, so a concealer that has been sitting down in my collection that I actually never even opened it and tried, I don't know why, is the Pat McGrath concealer. This is where the concealer comes in. Of course, super nice and sleek, and here is the concealer. So it feels really nice and luxurious. It does have a little weight to it, which is really nice, and it's glass. This looks super beautiful. I am just going to add a little bit in the inner corner and a little bit right here. And by the way, this is in the shade LM13. I am going to link all the products that I'm using down below just in case you are interested. If you use any of my links, some of them are affiliated. So if you do use any of my links, I do really appreciate it very, very much. And that's set super, super quickly and beautiful on the skin. So for bronzer, we have this cream bronzer, which is the Say. It's a new brand to me. I don't have anything else but this bronzer, and this is how the packaging looks like. So I got mine in the shade medium. That is a beautiful, beautiful color. Let me just swatch it really quickly. Okay, so it seems to be a little bit like orangey. I don't know why, but that's the shade. Let's go ahead and try it. Using a kabuki brush to really put it in there, blending to the skin. So nice. All right, wow, that's beautiful. You guys see it? So nice. Just blend it effortlessly into the skin. It's not disturbing my foundation, which that's definitely something that I don't want any cream bronzers to do. Disturb my foundation, concealer, anything that I have originally applied. I definitely don't want it to be moved. This is beautiful. It does feel a little bit creamy, not oily, but a little bit emollient, but it's not doing anything to my foundation. That looks so pretty. All right, so that's one side with the cream bronzer and no cream bronzer. So I am going to set everything in place, and I'm going to be using my Chantecaille powder. Look at the packaging, so beautiful. I think that this was limited edition. I'm pretty sure that they do have a setting powder, but the packaging was a limited edition. How gorgeous it is. Chantecaille is definitely a luxurious brand. Did also pick up a blush from them, but we're going to be trying the powder today. All right, so it feels super lightweight on the skin. All I'm thinking about right now is my Laura Mercier. I don't know, maybe just because I'm used to the setting my face with my translucent powder, but This is a really nice, super lightweight powder. I can see myself using this for like every single day, but for a full glam, I do want a little bit more coverage on my powder. That's why I love so much my Laura Mercier powder. But all right, so I am going to go with the rich brown from Patrick Ta, and I'm going to add that to my waterline. And this is a beautiful brown. I love it so much. Using Scandal and Woman, these two shades, I'm going to just run it on my lower lashes really, really, really close. I'm going with Scandal first. Keeping it really, really, really close to the lower lashes. All right, with a pencil brush, I'm going to take Woman, go really, really close to Scandal, just to smoke it out a little bit more. Alright guys, so I do have this palette from Pixie that I actually got not too long in the mail, and this is a collaboration with Promise, which I think she's so amazing. She does have a channel here in YouTube and she's just so talented. So I am going to be using a little bit of this shade right here just to contour just a little bit. Just really adding that definition on my cheekbones, a little bit on the nose. Alright, I'm going to add some mascara on our lower lashes. I absolutely love these reddish brown kind of shades on my waterline and on my eyes, just because it actually makes the caramel shades from my own eyes like stand out, and it just looks so beautiful, so pretty. So feeling myself right now so much. So let's go ahead and move on to blushes. I do have this NARS palette, and these are the shades right here. What I want to do is actually use this pink shade right here in the middle, but we're just going to add a little bit, not too much. All right, so I'm just really focusing this shade and moving it up again for that lift effect, like a little bit of pinkiness, not too much. It does have a sheen. I love this formula from NARS, love it. I'm going to use these two highlighters to highlight my face. I'm taking this one first, the one in the middle, and just a little bit of the lighter shade in the highest points of our cheeks. NARS does it so well. Wow, what a beautiful palette. Look at that. It does emphasize some of my texture, but not too much. This is so pretty. All right guys, so I do have this lipstick from Gucci that I actually never tried it, and it was one of the newer ones. It's a bronzy kind of shade, so I am going to line my lips first, and then I'm going to apply this and just finish so bougie with my Gucci lipstick. All right, I'm using Dana from Anastasia Beverly Hills to line my lips. All right, lipstick smells so good. Wow, it literally feels like a lip oil, but so good. All right guys, let me go ahead and do something with this hair, but look how pretty this makeup is. I mean, so gorgeous. It actually deserves for me to do my hair, so let me do that. Let me do it. I don't even recognize myself when I have my hair done. All right guys, so yeah, this is the final look. I'm loving my hair right now. So let's go ahead and talk about the Patrick Ta. Right away, I absolutely love the packaging. I think it's so pretty, so luxurious, but I also hate the packaging so much just because it is completely dirty. You can see all of your fingerprints, the oils on your fingers, and it just gets really, really messy. Of course, you can just wipe it off and that's it, but I love it and hate it at the same time. However, the product inside is really, really nice, especially if you are into neutral, warm, not too warm because this is more on the neutral side, and if you are into neutral, brownie, everyday kind of shades and you don't have a palette that you already love, this is definitely the way to go. The only thing that is a pricey palette. Do I think it's worth it? I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't think it's definitely worth $68. Not because the quality is bad, because the quality is there. It's just because it is another neutral palette that we probably already have in our collection. So I'm just being straight honest with you. Now, if you are, you know, looking into a neutral palette and you are looking into buying a new eyeshadow palette for your collection and you want to try something like this with bronzy shimmery shades, this is a beautiful palette and I do recommend it because the quality is there. I am not going to lie to you though. However, the shade Legendary, the one that we have on our middle of our lid, is super beautiful, really nice. It just took me a little while to get it there, and I know that it would have been so much better using my finger, but I actually do like to apply my eyeshadows more than often with my tools, especially if I am trying to be really precise, just because, you know, you don't have that control with your finger. But other than that, I am looking forward to creating other looks using this eyeshadow palette. Now moving on to NARS, that's the first thing that just really like jumped out at me, and I am so looking forward to using other shades from this palette. It is a little bit difficult to open, but the packaging itself is gorgeous. Again, rose gold mirror is going to get dirty, but I guess that's just the theme. It has a beautiful mirror as well, and all of these shades just look so gorgeous. Why didn't I try this Pat McGrath concealer sooner? Is so pretty, lightweight, blended out super nicely. It gives you a really nice coverage. It does not feel heavy on the skin whatsoever. I do want to get a lighter color just to bring a little bit more lightness in the center of my face. I'm not gonna go crazy and buying another one, but I wish that I did, but I'm not. I'm gonna be good. But this is the L13, really nice. Also the foundation, wow, I have not seen my skin as perfected as this in a long time, just because I've been rocking really like sheer tinted moisturizers. But man, what a great full coverage foundation, not feeling cakey and just giving you like a natural velvety kind of finish on your skin. Super beautiful, really nice. Looking forward to using this one. I don't know where I'm going to wear it, but I'm gonna wear it somewhere. All right, so in regards of the Chantecaille powder, I think that this is going to be a really nice product, especially for those days that I'm wearing a tinted moisturizer. But I don't feel like this powder, as well as the Dior powder, feel exactly the same way, where I was just like digging in the pan and I was not getting anything on my skin. Maybe I'm just used to like really caking up my face with powder because I am oily on my T-zone, so I actually don't want to see the powder because I know eventually it's going to just blend away. But it just wasn't giving me that. So same thing with the Dior powder, exactly the same way. I think that these powders right here are going to be great for those sheer no makeup kind of makeup days, just for a little blurring effect, but definitely not for what I use my powders for. All right, so now in regards of the Say Cream Bronzer, I think it is such a beautiful, easy product to work with. It did not disturb my foundation, my concealer. It stayed into place. It was really nice to build it up and to get, you know, what you want from it. It is definitely more on the sheer side comparing it to other cream products that I've used, but it's still really nice. I didn't think that it was going to work just because it looked a little bit more orangey, kind of yellowish, but on the skin it just gives you a really nice bronzy look. I mean, you saw the application, super nice. So I did really like the liners from Patrick Ta. I don't think it's necessary, so if you already have a really nice black brown kind of liners, of course keep those. This is not definitely something that you need to run and go and get. However, this lipstick though, wow, from Gucci, what happened there? I don't understand why I kept this like just sitting in my new makeup, I'm going to try it one day box. I mean, I don't get it. Gerel, please. This is beautiful on the lips. I love the color of it. I love the way it feels. I love the way that it went on. I love how juicy and so nice and healthy my lips look right now. So this is in the shade 113. The shade is Perfection. It is so pretty. It actually pair out really, really nicely with the Natasha Denona lip liner in Dana. Oh my goodness, this is such a great combination and I am in love. All right guys, so yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.